I want to help you receive more. By receive more, I mean bring opportunities to you, bring abundance to you, attract things to you, and not only attract them to you, but how do you maintain them, keep them, stop yourself from self-sabotaging and throwing these things away. My name's Kinsey. I'm a highly intuitive manifestation coach, as well as a domestic violence and transformational life coach. Today, I want to teach you about successful manifesting, not just manifesting, but how to receive. When you can't successfully receive things, even if it's just a gift or a compliment, you can't manifest abundance, you can't manifest love, you can't manifest anything into your life, let alone hold on to it, keep it, maintain it. But I'm going to keep it basic. I'm going to keep it to you do this, you will receive, and you keep doing this, you will continue to receive, okay? You put yourself into the frequency of give and receive. You're going to bring these opportunities, these gifts, this abundance into your life. Quit focusing so much on receiving. Put that out of your mind completely. I know that that can be hard when you want to receive, but if you focus solely on giving, not like crazy amounts, don't focus on like having to give so much, but when you focus more on the giving, the receiving comes tenfold to you. 100% of the time. Think about currency, for example. You want to manifest money, you want to bring money into your life. Think about currency. Current, like energy current, it's equal give and take, right? It flows. So when you give a compliment, you're going to get tenfold back. You give, it comes back to you. You're not even going to be worried about receiving. When you're so worried about receiving, you're subconsciously blocking it because you're so worried about it happening. You're putting up subconscious blocks because you have that anxiety about it. So don't even worry about the receiving. I know that that's so much easier said than done, but when you're so focused on giving, I don't mean give your money or give whatever. You can give money, obviously, donate, whatever. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. Highly recommend you read this. It will change your life in this aspect. Super easy too. Like, words are very like spread out. I read this book in a day. This is so easy. But I'm going to be referencing this book in this video. This book gives an awesome way to start. Start by every time you interact with somebody, have the intentions of giving something. It can be giving your time, help them with something. It can be giving a compliment. It can be giving a prayer in silence. They don't even have to know about it. It can be giving something that you no longer need, a small gift. Go through your clothes and give things away. Every time you interact with somebody, think about giving. For me, this starts with, as a server, I interacted with so many people in a day. Like, I'm talking sometimes hundreds of people in a day. That was a very intentional challenge for me to have to do. To every single person. Sometimes I'd have tables of 8 people, and it was like, okay, I have about 40 to 60 minutes that they're here to give something to each one of these people. From myself personally, not like bringing them their food, compliments, or a silent prayer, whatever I could give them. If it's time, a conversation, insight, advice, whatever it could be. Give something. Don't worry about what's going to come to you, where it's going to come to you, when it's going to come to you. The more you give, the more you're going to receive. So when you're focused on making everyone else's lives better in some way, shape, or form, your life will therefore become better. If you want to receive abundance and you're sitting there judging those who are wealthy, you can't receive abundance. And even if you do, you're going to have some expensive bill come up, or you're going to self-sabotage and get drunk and spend it all at the bar, or lose it somewhere. When you're not putting that good energy out, it can't come back to you. That's not how that circulation works. If you want to receive something, you need to give that same thing. You want to receive abundance, you need to give abundance. It doesn't have to be giving money. Give your time, help somebody, help your neighbor who can't take their garbage out without struggling. Help a kid learn how to read. Help somebody paint their house, whatever it is. Even helping somebody just like pump their gas. I've done that. It's so little to you sometimes. But start with being very intentional about it. And the more that you give, the more that you can receive. But when you're not in the right energy to receive, when you're sitting there thinking, I'm not worthy of receiving, I'm not capable of receiving, I don't deserve it, I'm not in that class, I'm not in that wealth class, I can't ever receive a bunch of money because I'm poor. If you have that mentality, it can't come to you. That's why so many people stay where they're at forever, is because they can't receive those things because they have those internal blocks. So removing those blocks, knowing that you can receive them. You want to receive the love of your life, but you've only ever dated abusive people. You need to remove the lens of who you're dating. A, it stems in childhood, so healing those childhood wounds are very important. But B, you have these wounds of what you grew up thinking is normal, so then you, as an adult, are familiar with a certain type of person, and then you continue to date that type of person. How are you ever going to feel comfortable, familiar, okay, worthy of a healthy love when you, in your mind, have these goggles on of, I am deserving of this type of love? But you're trying to manifest a healthy love that, is loving to you and caring and respectable. You can't receive it if you don't have that room in your ego for it. You can't just sit and wait for things to come to you. So if you want to have love, if you want to have wealth, if you want to have, money or good health or all of these things, you can't just sit and wait for them. You can't just manifest it. You can't write it 10 times on a piece of paper and think it's going to come. Clearing the blocks within yourself. So any internal wounds that you have from childhood, which yes, 99% of them come from childhood, clearing those wounds, making the space, and then putting forward movement, putting that energy out, kickstarting that inertia to bring it back to you. Money is a cycle. Love is a cycle. It's all energetic cycles. But it won't come back to you if you don't start it. So you kick it off by giving what you want to receive. Human beings by nature are extremely, extremely magnetic. You can manifest whatever you want. But when we grow up, we are exposed to things. We are exposed to bias. We are exposed to criticism. We are exposed to judgment. We are exposed to conditioning as children. So all of these things impact us where we're no longer able to openly manifest and feel comfortable receiving and feel deserving and worthy of receiving. The universe operates 100% on exchange. Everything is exchange. Energetic exchange. What you put out, you get back, because whatever energy you vibrate at is what you're able to receive and attract. If you want abundance that's up here, but you're vibrating down here, how do you expect to attract it into your life? You need to vibrate at the same frequency. And the way to do that is by putting it out there. Acting that way. You want to be abundant? Act abundant by giving abundance. You want to receive the love of your life? Give the love that you want to receive. If you want to receive good love, give good love. You want to receive wealth? Give wealth. Wealth doesn't just mean money. Every action that you take has the ability to completely change your life. You do one good deed, it could completely alter the entire course of your life. And the same goes with negative action. If you take one negative action, you're going to receive negative action back. You steal something, something's probably going to get stolen from you, or you're going to lose it. Watching the frequency that you're vibrating at, your actions, what you're putting out, how you're treating people, what you're doing, how are you vibrating at? Where are you on your frequency? Where are you on your journey? How are you acting? The type of person that you want to be. Act like that person. And then you will receive opportunities that person would receive. You want to be a wealthy entrepreneur? Make moves like a wealthy entrepreneur. What would a wealthy entrepreneur do? They wouldn't sit and hoard their money and be selfish. I mean, maybe they would, but they wouldn't have good karma. You want to be a wealthy entrepreneur, then you need to vibrate at that frequency to receive the things that they would receive. Because a wealthy entrepreneur doesn't just get there. How do they get there? By opportunities, by working hard to get those opportunities, right? But you can't align with those opportunities no matter how hard you work if you're not vibrating at that frequency. You can bust your ass to get those opportunities, but you're never going to be able to attain or maintain them if you're not vibrating at that frequency. That's where self-sabotage comes in. When you're consistently doing things, you're like, why can't I kick this habit? Why can't I stop doing this to myself? I know it's bad for me. I know drinking every weekend is bad for me. I keep saying I'm going to quit, but I never do. I know smoking's bad for me. I keep saying I'm going to quit, but I never do. It's bad for my health. It wastes my money. Self-sabotage. You're not vibrating at the right frequency. If you want to be like a attractive, skinny, healthy, model-looking person, but you're out drinking every weekend and then you're hungover ordering takeout because, you feel like shit, that's not going to get you there. Those aren't the right actions to take. You want to have wealth and abundance, then quit spending all of your money on stupid shit. You blow your money, you're going to have more reasons to blow your money. You're going to have more bills. You're going to have more things that cost you money. And at that, you want to receive these big opportunities, you need to be ready to work for them. You need to be ready to put in the effort. Show the universe that you are ready, you are willing to receive, you are ready to receive, you are ready to put in the work that it takes to maintain those things. That's where a lot of people lose things is, okay, they finally get what they want, they finally get the money, the partner, the life, the car, the whatever that they've been wanting, but they self-sabotage. They don't put in the work. They don't vibrate at the same frequency. They're selfish. They, do things to lose those things. They can't maintain it. Because somewhere deep inside, they didn't heal a wound. They still don't feel deserving of these things. Or they're not acting like the frequency that it is to maintain it. You want to live that life, you need to act like somebody who lives that life. You can't keep living in your old life. Somebody who drinks and parties every weekend and blows their money and is selfish and greedy can't live this lifestyle. You can't bring that with you. They're not on the same level. You got to make a choice. So if you would like to receive, you need to give in order to receive it back to you. And the last point that I want to touch on is if you want to create happiness or wealth or, any of those things in your life and you want to receive them, you need to be willing to plant the seeds now and sow them and water them and put the work in to harvest them later. That instant gratification that we're so used to now with technology and, fast shipping and pickup and all of these things that we're so blessed to have these days, that doesn't work in this scenario. You can't just automatically receive things. And that's why so many people give up and don't ever achieve their goals or receive the things that they're trying to receive. It's because it's not instant. Put in the work now. Do the work. Maintain your garden, plant your seeds and maintain your garden, and watch when these things bloom. Maintain them. You don't just plant a seed and ignore it. I mean, maybe if you live in a good area, but you don't get to just, do a good deed and think that good things are going to come back to you. One good thing is if you're doing a good deed with the intention of just receiving, it's not going to happen. You need to do the good thing with the intention of improving that person's life or that situation or whatever it is. Having the right intention is how you're going to raise your frequency. You can't just do it to receive something. That's selfishness. You're not going to receive. So focus on giving for the right reasons, right? Like I said, it can be as simple as, okay, you don't wear half of your closet, go through your clothes and donate them. Give them to a shelter. When you give from a genuine place, you are rewarded. When you align to the frequency, you're able to receive those things. Wholeheartedly receive them. When you maintain that frequency, you can maintain those things. I hope that this resonated with you today. If it did, please subscribe. I would love to hear from you down below. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.